guys, welcome to my channel. So excited because I haven't filmed in a very long time and it's not intentional. A lot has been going on, but I've been asked a few times in my DMs how I style my hair, and I have never really thought of showing it on camera how I style my hair. It's so simple, and I guess that's why I really haven't thought of how it's like putting it on camera, but I'm going to do it now. Okay, I just relaxed about a week ago, so it's still really fresh. I don't really have special treatment for the hair and stuff, but I do have some products that I really like. The first one is the Kira Care essential oils. A little goes a long way, so that's the first thing I apply on my hair. I apply just a little amount on my whole hair to just kind of seal in the water and the moisture that's already in my hair. So I use a rat tail comb. Is that what you call this kind of comb? Yeah, that's what I use on my hair, and I comb it out. I usually would go for a side parting, and so that's what I would do. I would part it the way that I want it to go on a normal, like when that day how I want to style it. It's most flattering to my face, so I do that. So you just decide what side of your head or what side do you want to part your hair. Now that I have it in the side that I actually want it to go, I use my wrap foaming mousse. Okay, you know what I'm talking about, this one. But this is not the I don't use the Lotta body one. I didn't like it, so I threw it out, and I bought the big bottle of the Milani one, no, Nairobi one, and so I use that. So I just put it in here every day. So I just put that in my hand and I saturate my hair. But I put a lot. I love this foaming mousse because it's very, very moisturizing. It actually conditions your hair. It has shea oils and coconut oils in it, so my hair feels really, really nice when I do this throughout the time that I have the style in. And with this style, I think I usually go about 3 days with it before I wash it off and try to do another one or more. And where you think you need more, you can add just how you like it, you know, however you like it. Sometimes I use gel for like a lasting thing, but I don't like that it's so strong. Sometimes I feel like it dries out my hair, so I use this and I just carry it for a short, because even if I wanted to do it again, it doesn't take so long. So now that I have that, I do not do my edges until I've taken up my hair tie when it dries down. So I would use my do-rag to tie my hair down. Sometimes I'll tie my hair down for at least an hour, and it really just lays it down. If I take it out less than an hour or maybe 20 minutes or something, it just doesn't feel as good as it does when I leave the hair, like the do-rag, for a very long time. So what I do is I just use my do-rag. So I tie this down. It has a long part at the back. I pull it down like this because when I pull it, it flattens the hair. I tie it down, and then if I'm going to sleep, I go to sleep, or if I'm just going to be doing my hair, doing my makeup throughout the day, or doing other things throughout the day, and then I just leave it like that, and when it's dry, I take it out. So I think I'm going to leave it on while I do my makeup, so that we can have that time for it to lay. Okay, so now I'm just going to wash my hand and I will be back. So I'm back. I'm allowing my hair to lay, so let's start this video right now. Yeah, so I get a lot of questions from people, like just randomly, like when I'm discussing with people or when I'm having conversations with people, and they find out that I live in Budapest or in Hungary in general. I have some specific questions like dating and stuff, like what are your options, like when it comes to dating. Like when they ask what are your options, I know they're asking about race. They're asking, as a black woman, if you've dated European guys and all that. And I wish in a perfect world that didn't have to be a question. Like oh, what is your experience being in Hungary and all that. And I've been in Hungary for 9 years, getting on 10 years, but I've never actually like dated. I would say, when I say dated, I mean I've never been in a relationship with any other person that is not, any person from a different race, say from, that is not black, and also mostly Nigerians. Actually, it's so funny, I've never even dated or been in a relationship with someone that is not Nigerian. And I think after my last breakup, I thought maybe it was time to kind of open my mind, but I didn't realize I wasn't prepared for that until I actually like started doing the dating. Like, I wouldn't say that I've actively put myself out there to date, like go out with people, meet people, literally. But I did for a short while, a very short while, and I think it's done. That while is done, long gone. But yeah, so I did for a very short while. Oh my god, it's so hard to do makeup and talk, but I will try to do that. So I did for a very short while, and it was very informative. I think I learned a lot from it, but at the same time, I don't think that it's for me. I don't think that the conventional, is it conventional, should I say, or the dating in a sense that when we say dating we're talking about right now, I don't think it's for me, because I feel like it takes a level of commitment to get into that whole thing. It takes a level of, you have to be strong emotionally, I think, to have to deal with that. It's my problem with the conventional dating. So you meet someone and you go on a date with the person, right? I feel like then you come back and you start to wonder, where are the hairs coming from? And they don't look like my hair. Okay, so you meet someone and you start dating the person, right? And not dating, but you go on dates with the person. And then you come back home and the whole guessing game. Does he like me? Does he not like me? Did I embarrass myself? Should I have paid? Shouldn't I have paid? Did I say something stupid? Is he gonna call me back? Is he going to want to go on another date? Like, maybe I have a problem with, maybe I have a little bit of a control issue, like not controlling other people, but I just like to feel like I'm in control of my life. I just like to feel like I know what is coming. And life doesn't give you that luxury all the time, but I want it. I want a level of awareness of what is going on in my life. And I guess feeling like that, feeling like my whole day or my life's kind of controlled by someone like in that way, really doesn't sit well with me, and so it drives me insane. And I hate to bring race into this conversation. At the same time, it's a big deal when you, as a different race, especially a black woman, comes to a place like this and you're trying to date. It's a totally different experience from women, European women, or European women, or like, should I say white women or Caucasian women, sorry. But for us black women, it almost feels like we're an acquired taste, if that makes sense. It's like, it feels like we are constantly in a position where we feel like we have to prove ourselves, knowingly or unknowingly. I think, for better or worse, I feel like when we go out there to date as black women, we constantly feel like there is that area of, on top of the normal, does he like me, does he not like me, as a person. It's like, you see, with me, if you're going on a date with a Caucasian guy, it's like you're asking yourself, you're constantly worried, is he going on this date because he likes me and he wants to get to know me as a person, or is he going on this date because he's just obsessed or kind of worried about, or not obsessed, but should I say he has a fetish, about being with a black girl. Oh my god, let me know what it feels like to be with a black girl. And for the most part, a lot of my friends that are black women that I have had this conversation with who live abroad have actually encountered a lot more men, Caucasian men, and I'm not saying all, who approach them only because they really just wanted to know. They really just wanted to know what it feels like to be with a black girl, not because they saw somebody that they like and they really wanted to get to know this person. Now look at you showing up to a date thinking, I want to be open-minded, because let's be honest, when you're coming from a place that I come from Nigeria, to stay here, the open-mindedness does not come quickly. You're more used to Nigerian men, black men in general. So when you're seeking to date, unless you have a special attraction towards white men, which hasn't always been the case for me, and it's not because I want to say black men are better than white men. No, it's not that. It's just my personal preference. So I don't know what it was, but I've always just gravitated towards black men. Or I always just felt like it probably would take a lot more work from me to be, or from both people, to understand each other because of the cultural difference. And I didn't know if that person was willing to put in that work, or I was even willing to start with to even put in that work, because it's a totally different situation when two races are getting together. I've had a lot of messages from like Caucasian men, like on Instagram or Facebook, like, hey, some people would actually go straight to, hey black girl, I want to, you. And someone will say, I want to know what a black girl's din feels like, It's like directly, and it kind of scared me for a very long time, for years. That's why I kind of stayed away from that, because I always felt like, I don't think that they actually want to be with me. I don't think that it's me that they're coming for. I think it's just they want to know what it is like according to their message. And of course there are Caucasian guys who are not after all that. That's not what the idea for them. But I'm just saying, like, in my own experience, a lot of times it turns out to an extent to be like that. So when you meet someone, there's that insecurity that is elevated. There's that level of insecurity that kind of elevates, that doesn't make the experience easy on you or the other person. But you will never really know, right, until you actually get to know that person. So yeah, that's why I think I have been really, really not so into dating outside of my race. It's not like I wouldn't want to. Please don't misunderstand me. It's not like I wouldn't want to. It's not like I wouldn't love to. For me, it's about finding love. It's about finding someone that just fits, So I would like to know in the comment section, right, if you live abroad, if you found it hard to break into the dating environment, like actually, like with Caucasian guys. Here it's quite limited, so to an extent, it's like, if you're not going to date outside of your race, you're really limiting yourself to almost nothing. I feel like it's tricky. Also, the conventional dating in general, for me, call me old school. This is the way I've always had my relationship. I'm introduced to someone, we like each other, and we just go from there, A friend knows someone, or someone knows someone, and they introduce us. Or I know someone that I've been friends with for a while, and something changes in the dynamic of our relationship, and we start to date.